Like some old first verse shit.
Fat Boy, Damn I'm Wild.
Shout out to Damn I'm Wild.
Fat Boy, what's going on?
Shout out to Damn I'm Wild.
Damn I'm Wild.
Damn I'm Wild, man. Shout out to you, brother.
Shout out to Fat Boy, Damn I'm Wild.
Damn I'm Wild.
Check out Damn I'm Wild.
Man, Fat Boy, cook up.
Man, Fat Boy say, I respect the culture. I advise you niggas to do the same.
Boy, 2019 has delivered a lot of shit already. I mean, a lot. Some ups, some downs. We took some hits. We gained some things, but nonetheless, it's been a roller coaster, and we only halfway done. July 1st, Monday morning, symbolizing the halfway point through the fucking year. And I felt like we needed to have a little bit of a fucking refresher course, if you will. So I ain't gonna waste your time. We gonna jump straight to the shits. Bridge Rothstein, you on deck, nigga. Kick it off.
See these niggas wanna slander my name, I must be moving right. But if we move, the niggas ain't gon' make it through the night. I'm on my timeline looking like with these dudes tight. Make me approach these niggas, I get it cracking off the rip. Throw it down before I grab it off the hip. Couple homies come and stab you in your shit. Dark side niggas moving silent. We here, fuck you gon' do about it. Dude body lay there for hours before they knew about him. What's the deal with all this soul kill me shit? Think it's a game till we show them how I really get. They never could touch me, you niggas disgust. Keep my name out your mouth, don't never discuss. Pillow talkers, you niggas is scary. I spend one night with a bitch you a marry. Fuck boy, I got luggage you niggas can carry. A white boy got a bird in, get it from Larry. We ain't bout talking, and your bitch got a mouth on her. I'm out touring in my Ralph Lauren. If they bout it, then tell them to bet the house on them. We heating up, nigga, welcome to the housewarming.
I see a couple haters on the side throwing shade, trying to shine like me. Jealousy and hate up in their eyes, hating cause I'm fly, probably why she got her eyes on me. Cause I came from the gutter, man. Now I'm stacking up, touching rubber bands. Cause I came from the gutter, man. Now I'm stacking up, touching rubber bands.
Niggas acting like they really want drama until the drama on. And then my nigga pull up on him with the microwave drone. He be shooting at all of the bullets gone. Nigga, you ain't never been a gangster, rider, hustler, dope dealer, or a fucking dope getter. Your whole life you been a pussy and a fraud and a lame and a bitch, better yet a fucking hoe nigga. I spent 60 on the road, 80 on the chain just to gloat, nigga. I show that dope, nigga, shit.
My goal as a blogger is always to be different. It's an endless goal. There's no achieving it and then quitting. I gotta be different, man. I gotta do something or things that other people are just not doing. I have to stand out. And for that reason, you get in this blog. It is July the 1st. What time is it? It is 4:17 in the morning and I'm working while I'm working. You feel me? I'm giving y'all this because so many different things has happened along the way thus far in 2019. I feel like we need to revisit some of it just as a look back as to what has already been an exciting 2019. It has been an endless ride thus far. It hasn't had any moments where time just kind of slowed down and nothing was really happening. It's been a fucking journey. So far this year, there's been a lot. There's been, where do we begin? Pearly Gates 3, the Super Bowl card. Did y'all forget about that? We're going to get to that. We had Smack Volume 4. We had the first installment of Band Legacy, 20-some battles popped off in a weekend. The first weekend of battles. That's crazy. RBE had Blood, Sweat, and Tears 6. RBE also had the closure card. Town Business happened this year. I think KOTD had another card. I don't follow them like I should, but they had another card. Smack had the Resolution. We had the Cassidy takeoff. Man, we had so many different things. Y'all remember the war between Cassidy and Three Letter Man? I got time for that. We're going to get into all of that. Gnome 9 Now the announcements of, oh, don't forget Born Legacy 6. We got Born Legacy 7 coming out. We got Band Legacy 3. We on the 3rd weekend of Band Legacy battles. The app was coming out. It has been a crazy, crazy year of content. But there's one thing I want to do before we get into the festivities this evening. This morning, should I say. Some people have sat down and given it their all on that pen and paper. And we are so humbly grateful as fans for you giving us your content and your best efforts. And in the midst of some of that, some of you motherfuckers have died. Some of y'all have died some miserable, painful, uncomfortable, unforgettable ass deaths. Huh? So I'd like to take this time to not say them all, but just off the top of my head, let's give a shout out and pay homage to those who we've lost along the way at some point or another. Math Hoffa, you battled Hollow to Dawn, and Hollow, you died. Arsenal, you battled Av, and you died. Who else we got? Head Ice, you battled Geechee, and you died. Farrah Funeral battled Misfit, and that got uncomfortable. You died. T-Top, for some reason you got it in your feelings, and you went at QP as hard as you could, and you sent that brother to the moon. He died. John, I don't know why you went after Jack the way you did, but you did. And Jack Boy, you died. There's been a lot of deaths along the way. We want to thank you for your time and your contributions by giving you the all first verse version of a proper send-off. So I called in a special favor from my man Battle Truth to do the honors the only way it can happen on all first verse. Battle Truth, would you do the honors, please, and send these folks off the only way we know how? Battle Truth, where did these motherfuckers end up going?
This barn where the animals sleep and use the bathroom at.
You motherfucking right! We'd like to say thank you to all who have participated in this year's battle rap festivities. Now let us get underway. January of 2019. Oh, this was a good time here. I don't know if y'all remember this. It's early in the year. It's the first week of January. And for a lot of us, we're waiting for the first cards to start rolling out and get underway. And the battles ain't going to start happening until late January. We had 3 big cards coming out at the end of January, early February. You remember that time period? It was a crazy time. But the first week of January was something different than we was ever used to. The first week of January was loaded with Averb versus ARP. Now, this ain't actually a battle, but if you remember, there was a mass amount of fucking controversy going on about Averb not honoring his contract for this card that RBE was putting together. Adam was going Twitter finger crazy on Twitter. He caught tons and tons of backlash in the process. It was a war. Young Ill got involved. I think he ended up not being on that card. Just a lot of crazy shit unfolded behind that debacle. And that really took up a lot of the first week of January. Can't forget that time period right there. Next on the list, we ended up moving into another little phase that drove the culture crazy. Shout out to Jay Black, the whole staff involved in that process. We were all concerned with who was going to be champion of the year. Was it Geechee Gotti? Was it Pat Stay? Bill Collector made the list. Was it K-Shine? Shuni made the list. Who was it going to be? JC's name was being thrown around at that time. Even the Source got involved and started talking about the top 20 battlers of the year. Now, that list wasn't super far off, but a lot of people was not happy. The end result of that second week of January, Geechee Gotti ended up being champion of the year. I want to pay homage to the fact that Pat Stay, who finished second, ended up doing a shout-out video to Geechee Gotti. I thought that was very classy.
I was mind blown that I was even in it. When I was about to go to the door and someone was like, yo, man, they got you like, you're a contestant, you're like a vote away. I'm like, what? Like, I didn't even know about this shit. Bro had like 12 battles. He's been working his ass off. He's a new guy. Give it to him, man. Geechee, congratulations, bro. Spend that good with your family, man. Go on a trip, do whatever you gotta do, man. Much love. Happy New Year. Shout out Jay Black, Tech 9, Champion of the Year.
The way that he did that, and it was, it was very honorable of him to do that, to concede victory to Geechee Gotti. But Geechee, I remember rocking the bandana, the blue bandana, for a whole week of videos in honor of Geechee winning Champion of the Year. Thus, I have been Crip ever since. Shout out to all the lokes. I love y'all. Y'all know I'm riding. Next on the list. Y'all having fun so far? Yeah, we taking a little trip. Next on the list, if you recall, the first early candidate for Battle of the Year. Do y'all remember what it was? Take a second. Let me give you a second to think about it. Who was the first early candidate for Battle of the Year? Think about it. Ready? Time's up. QP versus Danny Myers. Now, this was a crazy battle. I did a review on this one. You have to when a battle is this fucking good. All kinds of shit was happening in the background. Danny was wigging. QP was wigging. The host of the battle was zapping the fuck out in the background. People was all in the camera. It got crazy. But it was a dope battle. It was the first candidate. Now, I'm not going to go over all the battles that have been dope, but we have had some goodies. Bill Collector versus Hitman. We'll address that later down the line. We've had some goodies, man. We've had some really good battles pop up. Surf and Geechee. Some great battles have happened along the way. The next notable stop I want to make mention of, Chess started making his rounds on the media circuit. And he did an interview with Norbs that really took the battle rap culture by storm. All these videos about Chess and his opinions about his battle rap career. Remember, he went through it after the Verbal Warzone battle, and he got bodied in that. He choked in every single round. It just got ugly for Chess, and he came out doing a lot of media talk about him really just wanting to battle K-Shine, and that has been the main thing he's been upset about, and he's taken a lot of battles that he didn't want to take. The reason I'm bringing this up is because Chess has made a resurgence along the way since those interviews, and he's had some really dope battles, and I feel like that triggered Chess to be in the position that he's in now. He's had a really dope 2019, and it has put him in a position to where now he has even joined Cave Gang. Shout out to the whole Cave. But it's been a dope 2019 for Chess, and I'm happy for him. I've been riding for Chess when everybody been saying, oh, throw Chess away. Chess is done. He can't get through his rounds. Chess, I'm proud of you, my nigga. You done good. Now, the next blip on the radar screen. Cassidy starts to get in his bag a little bit. He starts doing an interview with Norbs, making his little media tour with Angry Fad and Three Letter Man. Shit got crazy for a little while. Shit started to take off, but we hadn't quite hit the bottom of the hill just yet. But when shit started rolling, it started getting good. The Cassidy promo was monumental in 2019, early in the year. We didn't know what to expect. Resolution was still a little ways away. We had no idea that Cassidy was going to put on the type of promo that he was going to start and give us for 2019. Right after that, Bullpen throws a Super Bowl card. Now, John, I should have threw you in the beginning. John died a horrible death to the culture for throwing a card full of one-rounders. You had fans who paid $35. Shout out to Miss VA's finest. We love you. She's part of the new era. She's one of the many who paid that $35 to watch Tay-Rock and Bad News as the headliner for this card. And it was a card full of fucking one-rounders. And everybody was pissed. The culture felt robbed. Niggas was mad. John was getting tweeted. Niggas was making videos. They wanted John the fuck out of here. Bullpen, you ain't getting another $1. Oh, niggas was talking crazy. Shit went left for John, but John tried to make up for it down the road and give another event that he streamed live. I think that day I did watch some of the card. I did not watch all of it. If I'm not mistaken, that's the same card that we got this gym.
If that's the best stuff that you got, bro, when you rap, it's really about to get bad for you. It'll be the worst thing. My Texas chainsaw sister massacre. And I keep it on me. Yeah, I carry out like a bachelor. Riding, holding the shotgun down like a passenger. Arm after you. And you'll see the beam. Before it clap at you. Lasers flying out the whip like Gallagher.
Alright. Still in January. I mentioned this earlier. Pearly Gates 3. Now, this was the card that was headlined by Math Hoffa and Hollow the Don. Now, we all know that battle has so much history behind it. And so many different things transpired between Math and Hollow. They had that sit down with Boss Chick Rain. They did their face-off, and the face-off really picked up a lot of momentum for that card to do as well as it did. And that battle got crazy. A lot of people feel like Hollow may have gotten around somewhere in that battle. I'm not one of the believers of that theory. I have Math winning that battle 3-0. Shout out to A+. I don't know if you tuned in for this. A+ is going to put Hollow 3-0. Go check for that comment down in the comment sections. But Math 30 Hollow. Now, the reason this is crazy is because I don't think anybody anticipated that. And I said on Twitter, I thought Math was going to 2-1 Hollow in this battle. And I called that battle right, but Math was quick to tell me, nah, you got it wrong, my nigga. I'm going 30 him. And he did. It was a good battle, contrary to what a lot of people say. In my opinion, it was a good battle, but Hollow he didn't have it. Math was just on another level that night. And he sent this nigga Hollow to the fucking barn. It got bad. Next stop on the list. There was a card that came out that not a lot of people gave a shit about for the most part. But there's a particular battle that happened on this card, and it was the main reason we even paid attention to it. Hitman Holla battled some nigga named Casino. The controversy behind this was two things. Did Hitman lose to some random nigga named Casino that we didn't really fucking know like that? Did that really happen? Now, a lot of people had Hitman losing. A lot of people said, man, y'all fucking bugging. Shout out to DME. He said I was bugging and the rest of us was bugging that Casino did not win this fucking battle. But the other side of that coin was This was $10 for this card. Now, on the promo for this, it was never said to us that you wasn't going to get to watch this battle live. The battle you paid $10 for was going to be a video on demand. And you originally wasn't going to get to watch it until later in the week. The fans wanted to murder everybody involved in the process of putting that whole situation together. It got crazy. But if I'm not mistaken, a day later or 2 days later, Hitman, I guess he pulled some strings or got involved or whatever the case may be. They made it right. They threw the battle up on demand so the fans could watch it. And we didn't want to hear about how the battle turned out when we already paid, even though it was $10, full price to watch this battle when it fucking happened. Not get the fucking results before we even got to see it, even though we paid $10 for it. A lot of controversy surrounding that. Next up on the list, do y'all remember Queen of the Ring catching a lot of flack for not doing their best efforts to keep female battle rap alive? Man, let me tell you, shit got crazy. Debo was getting tweeted. Queen of the Ring was getting tweeted. Where's Babs? Where's Vague? What's going on with Queen of the Ring? As always, you got Caps in the mix looking to body everybody involved with Queen of the Ring, specifically Debo. And if I'm not mistaken, Debo had to do a media tour in order to save face, because everybody was just pissed at the fact that Queen of the Ring ain't getting no love and we don't know where they at. But guess what? They showed up anyway and they gave us a fucking card, and it was headlined by Twerk versus Miss Hustle. Twerk and Miss Hustle, contrary to belief, did actually give us a pretty good battle. All the controversy surrounding that card was the fact that a lot of people didn't show up for the event. Shout out to Ben Swayze, who was in the building. He said the card was actually good. If I'm not mistaken, Tony Bro was in the building. There were people in the building who said that this card was not actually that bad. But Miss Hustle decided she was going to try to body Twerk at all costs. And even though the time limits was set for 5 minutes, she decided she was going to rap for 10 minutes and Debo was supposed to just let it fucking happen. Nope. Twerk was fully prepared to walk the fuck out of the ring. And in the process of that, Miss Hustle got upset because it was going to fuck up everything. It was going to fuck up her round. She was ready to walk the fuck off because it was fucking her shit up and she wasn't feeling it. But they got through the battle. Twerk ended up performing his rounds. And like I said, the battle turned out pretty good if you can get around the fact that there was a little bit of a skirmish along the way. But it got done. We was all happy about it. It turned out okay. Last but not least on my first sheet, and I'm going to end this video here, so I'm probably going to end up doing 2 or 3 parts to this. This is just the first installment, I guess, so to speak. You got Ace, Swamp, and Your Honor. These are the 3 names that emerged from the Band Legacy Weekend, the first Band Legacy Weekend. URL had 20 plus battles that happened over that weekend. And those are the names that emerge as who you need to see. Ace Amin becomes a household name at this point. Swamp and Your Honor put on a good fucking battle for us. And there were some other battles that come out. But the issue behind that is down the line, we started wondering where the fuck are the battles? P spoke to members of Black Compass. Shout out to my family over there, my cousins and them. And he said, look, we're going to drop the battles as fast as we possibly can. Shit. Within 48 hours, we hope to start dropping battles from that event. That didn't fucking happen. But I can tell you what did happen. On the next fucking video, we're going to get right into Swamp having an outright war with T-Top and Briz Rothstein. It's your man Fat Boy signing the fuck off because we got more to talk about, man. This is the first installment of Battle Rap's middle of the year review for 2019. Posey! Temporarily, do me a favor. Take us home, bruh.
Please don't unplug the game.